Good Thursday morning, South Carolina weather watchers. I'm your meteorologist, Jesse Peterson, and let's go ahead and talk about the weather for your Thursday. Starting off, what is going on right now throughout the entire state of South Carolina? Well, right now, thunderstorm activity, rainfall activity, not going on. It's pretty much nice and dry, maybe except for this one little area near Ashpoos Siding. I don't know what that area is, but it's over near Charleston, just to the west of Hollywood, Ravenel. And so this is going to continue to kind of just be the only little system there that we're really just looking at, but everything else dry. Now, what's going on in terms of our rainfall throughout the entire U.S.? We do have some rainfall going on in Georgia, Florida, going on in Louisiana, Arkansas, Oklahoma, and Kansas especially. Rainfall in Texas. Up in the Northeast, we have some rainfall going on. Then over here in the West, some rainfall in California, Nevada, and Oregon. Now, what about for our cloud cover? Well, cloud cover right now seems to be statewide, from the upstate down into the more coastal areas. So we have cloud cover going on throughout this entire area. And yeah, there may be some clear spots here and there, which you can see right here. It starts off at around 8 o'clock in the morning, going and pushes forward all the way to around 2 p.m., 3, 4, 5 p.m. And now we have cloud cover really starting to get going throughout the entire state. And then as you go into going into this evening, going into tonight, cloud cover goes on throughout the Midlands, the PD areas, the Low Country, and then up there in the upstate, in the northern PD areas, we have some more clearing going on up there. Now, in terms of current temperatures right now, we're around 77 in Somerville, 79 in Charleston, 78 Beaufort, 76 in Orangeburg, as well as 78 in Conway, Myrtle Beach, Murrells Inlet, and Georgetown, 76 in Columbia, 75 in Newberry, 74 Greenville, 75 Spartanburg, Gaffney. Now, in terms of our air quality, it looks like that we are mostly in the good, but the low country, in that moderate area. So if you're in the low country today and you're outside for a long period of time, make sure that you take a look at that air quality. And then if you go in and take a look at Spartanburg up there, that area is also included as well. But again, nothing too bad. I mean, moderates, it's not good, but it's definitely not too bad. High temperatures for today, we're talking about 91 in Columbia, Orangeburg, Walterboro, 92 in Charleston, 92, Georgetown, 88 in Myrtle Beach, 90, Hilton Head Island, and Aiken. And then if we go into our winds for today, winds are going to be actually pretty calm, around 3 to 10 miles per hour today. And especially once you get near those coastal areas, that's when it's going to start going up. Wind gusts for today, going to be at around 8, 9, 10 miles an hour, all the way up to around 15 or so. Rainfall is definitely expected as we go throughout the next 24 hours. That's definitely not surprising, but we have around a good 100th of an inch to a 10th of an inch from Spartanburg to Greenville to Lawrence, Greenwood, maybe even Columbia as well. Then a 10th of an inch to a quarter of an inch for like Sumter, Walterboro, Charleston, Aiken. Quarter of an inch to a half an inch goes for areas like Orangeburg and Georgetown. And somebody may even get up to around a half an inch to an inch. It's possible. It's definitely possible. SPC outlook, this was for yesterday, but it's pretty much the same thing. No thunderstorm, at least no severe thunderstorm activity is expected for the state as we go into today. No fire weather or anything like that either, but excessive rainfall definitely is possible. Isolated flash flooding from Greenville to Gaffney, Anderson, the entire upstate, Midlands, and going on in the western low country as well. We have isolated flash flooding. That is possible. Crazy score, we're now at a 46. We're now at a 46 for today. I'm about to get up into that strong category. But now we're inside that moderate category for moderate rain, wind, minor storms, and it makes sense. I mean, we're looking at thunderstorm activity potentially possible, rainfall potentially possible, and I mean, winds aren't that bad, but really cloudy conditions also add on to it as well. So let's go in now and take a look at the models. Time is at the bottom part of your screen. Make sure that you go in and pay attention to that as we start off here at 8 o'clock in the morning. And as we push this forward, and isolated to scattered showers in the low country may start to appear a little bit as we go into later this morning. We'll see what happens, but you can see some isolated showers going on in the low country. Then as you continue through, watch as you get to around 1 to 2 p.m. This afternoon. And now we're starting to see some thunderstorm activity inside of the upstate. Now that goes through to around 5 to 6 p.m. We're still seeing thunderstorm activity in the upstate. Moving on, the low country still getting in on some shower activity later on in the evening, maybe even the Grant Strand area as well. And one thing I also will say is as we get to around 8, 9, 10 p.m., showers start to spread into the Midlands a little bit, into the PD a little bit tonight. And heavy downpours continue even as you get into midnight tonight. So definitely some overnight rainfall is definitely possible. It's definitely possible. And that's all that I can see here. So if you have not the like button yet, go on and do so. Also hit the subscribe button. We're at 735, trying to get to that main goal of 800. Also share with your friends, your family members, your acquaintances, and people that you don't talk to regularly because it's free. It's free. It's free. But that's all. Make sure you hit those 2 buttons before you leave if you're new. And I'll be back tonight, 9 o'clock p.m. Remember, I will be here tomorrow morning, Friday, but I will not be here for pretty much the majority of the weekend, Friday evening, going through Saturday, and I will not be here Sunday morning, but I should be back on Sunday evening for the week forecast. And, the hurricane season forecast is also on Monday as well, so I won't be missing that either. But that's all. Hit those 2 buttons before you leave if you're new.